Well, hey there YouTube, this is Bungle. This is my latest Portal 2 map. In this map I have created 7 rooms, and each room has its own logic gate built out of in-game items. Every room has 2 red switches that serve as the inputs, and a red laser grid in the back right corner that serves as the output. This room only has 1 input because it has an inverter in it. This is an inverter or a NOT gate, which means when the input is on, the output is off, and when the input is off, the output is on. Every room number is marked by the number of lights in the ceiling, by the way. This is room number 2. In this room I have created an AND gate. You want to make an AND gate in the game, just have a single output and hook it up to 2 different input switches and set the default state to be off. The profile for an AND gate is 0001. And I'm going to demonstrate that with the switches right here. We have 0, 0, 0, 1. When both switches are on, the output is on. Going into the third room, I have created a NAND gate. I should mention that I don't have any education. I learned how to make this stuff on Wikipedia, so forgive me if I pronounce anything wrong. This is a NAND gate. It's exactly the same as an AND gate, except the output is on by default instead of off. Profile is 1110. We have 1, 1, 1, 0. When both inputs are on, the output turns off. Going into room number 4, this is an XOR gate. This is the first gate that I made that actually required some custom logic. And the logic is 2 different lasers pointing at the same laser relay. The left laser is powered by the left button, the right laser is powered by the right button, and then the relay is what powers the output. The output is turned off by default. The profile for this gate is 0111. So when I pick up the box and turn on switches, we have 0, 1, 1, 1. And you have a real nice view of how everything works. As long as either one of those laser beams is on, the relay is getting power, and that sends power to the output. The next room has a XNOR gate. This has the exact same type of logic as the previous room, except the output is turned on by default instead of off. Nothing different. The profile for a XNOR gate is 1000. We have 1 is the default state right now. 0, 0, 0. And that is the XNOR gate. Going upstairs, I have the final 2 gates. It's an XOR and an XNOR gate. I believe that's how you pronounce them. Instead of making these gates out of lasers and laser relays, I made them out of force fields, weighted cubes, and pressure switches. I did this for 2 reasons. The first reason is to show that you can make these relays out of anything you want, really. They don't have to be made out of lasers. The second reason is that the maps get laggy if you have too many different lasers going at once. And that's a problem for people like me. I want to actually make computer circuits out of these lasers, and I can't do it because I can't have more than like 4 or 5 lasers in the same map, or the game becomes laggy. If possible, I would love for Valve to make laser beams that are not graphically intensive, so people like me can just use them as simple switching mechanisms. I'd love to make a Redstone computer like people did in Minecraft. That's ultimately what I'm getting at right here. Anyways, here we go. This is an XOR gate. As far as I can tell, it's composed out of 4 individual NAND gates. And I used the force fields, the boxes, and the pressure switch to make it for this particular room. The force fields add latency that the laser beams don't have, so these are a little bit slower to respond. The profile for this gate is 0110. We have 0, 1, 1, 0. And you can see that the computer is actually slower to respond now using these force field gates versus the laser gates, but this is basically what I have to do. Unless Valve gives us some cool, cheap laser beams that we can use as switching mechanisms. Going into the final room, this is the final gate. This is an XNOR gate. Has the exact same type of logic as the XOR gate, except the default position for the output is on instead of off. The profile here is 1001. We have 1, 0, 0, 1. This concludes my video. We have 7 different logic gates made out of Portal 2 materials. I hope you enjoyed it. More importantly, I hope you learned something. Have a nice day, and I love you, Mom.